Hey guys, sorry about that before. I think the video cut off when I'm going to say, why am I so motivated by recording this video? And it just suddenly chopped off on me, right? So coming back to my original point, so I'll say that, well, why am I so motivated to produce this free video available for everybody is because it comes from the inner self, right? It's because that I'm intrinsically motivated that I want to conduct this video for the benefit of your studies in order to further enhance your grades, okay? So as you can see, from this side of the argument, whenever you guys answer these type of questions, you're going to talk about from the both sides. So one is about, well, yes, at some degree, money is important to drive you from the extrinsic motivation. But the other side, talk about the inner self, yes? So not everybody is as motivated in terms of motivated by pure money, okay? So moving on towards our next key element is about different types of goods, yes? So in terms of the lecture slides, we have this thing called the normal goods or the inferior good, yes? So let me first define what they are first. Well, normal goods is saying that when your income increases, then your demand for this particular good increases. So an example could be like, a particular nice bottle of alcohol, yes, that you want to drink. So as your income goes up, you probably buy a better whiskey, yes, rather than one of these dodgy little whiskeys. So as your income increases, your demand for these particular goods will increase. So normal goods in many ways is very similar to a thing called the luxury good. So luxury good are things like Gucci, Chanel, you have your Hermes. So the idea is that when your income increases, your demand tends to increase as well, okay? Now, on the other side, we have this thing called the inferior good. Now, what exactly is this inferior good? So as your income increases, your demand for this particular good will decrease, yes? So what is a good example? Now, a good example could be like 2-minute noodles, yes? So when we are back at uni, we don't have the money, what do I do? Well, obviously, I survive on 2-minute noodles. But as you earn more and more money, what would you do? Well, your demand for 2-minute noodle will go down because you want to eat like steaks, you want to eat more like, oysters or seafood, for example, yes? So inferior good are things like when income goes up, your demand will naturally decrease, okay? Now, the next part is about this called the substitutes versus complements, yes? Okay, so what are substitutes? Now, substitutes are things that compete against each other, yes? So one of the classical examples can be Coke, and Pepsi, yes? So we say that as the price of Coke increases, this means that our demand for Pepsi will also increase, yes? Because obviously Coke's more expensive, a substitute away from Coke and demand more Pepsi, yes? Now, what about for complements? Now, complements are things that go well together, yes? So a classical example could be things like bread and butter, yes? So we say that as the price of bread, for example, goes down, then our demand for butter will actually increase, yeah? So as the price of bread goes down, our demand for butter will increase because bread and butter goes well together, and vice versa. If the price of bread will increase, we say that the butter will actually demand will decrease, yes? So as you can see, these are the 4 key different types of goods that you must understand in this subject, yes? So we say normal, inferior, got to do with income, yes? And then substitutes and complements got to do with the relative prices, okay? So make sure that you guys understand what these means, okay? Now, before I finish this part of the video, I just want to talk about this equilibrium price versus the equilibrium quantity, yeah? So let me quickly rub this one off. So, first of all, let's give you guys a bit of equation, right? So imagine quantity demand is equal to, 100 minus 20p, yes? And the quantity supply is going to be equal to, 30p, yes? Okay. So what does it mean by an equilibrium condition? So we say that if it is an equilibrium condition, then we say that quantity demand is equal to quantity supply, yes? Make sure you guys specify this, yes? The demand must equal to supply, so we say that it is 100 minus 20p is equal to 30p, yes? So move that across, so we say that 100 is equal to 50p, therefore P star is equal to $2, and then put that back into the original equation, so we say that Q star is equal to 60, yes? Now, what does it mean by Q star or P star? Now, whenever you guys see a star on the top, this means that we are in equilibrium. Now, what does it mean by equilibrium? Equilibrium simply means that the price and the quantity is no longer changing, given if there is no other exogenous shocks, okay? So what I'm trying to say here is that if there's no other shocks, no other external factor impacting on the market, then once the supply hits the demand, then P star and Q star will remain kind of like fixed, yes? But unless there's some sort of an exogenous impact, yes, which obviously will change the demand and the supply, and obviously the price and the quantity will change, okay? So this kind of like finalizes the first few lectures in terms of the key points. So in the next free video, I'll be explaining more about the supply and demand, and also the variations in terms of what impacts supply and demand in terms of analyzing the actual market impact on the price as well as quantity. So thanks again for subscribing to our YouTube channels. I hope you guys like the videos. Please follow us on Facebook and click like, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel if you like more videos, okay? So for now, hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.